Yeah, I'm very stressed right now because this is live, so I'm really just trying to sit on it and let these guys do all the talking.
I have big hands, so let me know.
We all know Tom Holland is a very funny dude with a weird British humor, but the fans find it cute. As for the Marvel cast, they don't think that Tom Holland is fun or cute, and he often pisses them off. Want to see the moments? We'll show you everything right now, but before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. One of the very first reasons why Tom Holland annoys the entire cast is that he can't keep his mouth shut. Tom Holland is known in the Marvel world as a spoiler merchant, and this is what annoys literally everyone in the cast. Tom Holland was only a teenager when he was chosen for the role of a new Spidey, and when he started his superhero path, he had a reputation as a spoiler person.
You are known for actually dropping spoilers or actually revealing things that maybe shouldn't be out there, and are you like babysitting him? Is this what's going on?
I wouldn't say big.
In almost every interview, something secret about Marvel slipped from his tongue. It's safe to say that his accidental giveaways only served to win him more fans, but it is also understandable why he'd do it. It wasn't made on purpose, as Tom was absolutely excited about his role, and it was nothing but his enthusiasm. Marvel and the cast figured out that it was better not to share a lot of information with Tom Holland, and they simply started hiding information from him, in the event that he ended up spoiling things again.
Yeah.
Everyone, Tom Holland is not allowed to read it.
Wait, I want to ask Tom Holland about
I tried for about 5 minutes.
The next thing that clearly annoys the Marvel cast is Tom Holland's height. Tom's longtime foe, Anthony Mackie, called Tom Holland annoying while making an appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. He started off with a joke, saying that Tom Holland is a wildly annoying person. It's impressive, everything, because he's so little. He's like a shih tzu, you know? He just like, hey Anthony, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, Tom, stop. Anthony expressed to Stephen, take off the spandex, stop, it's too much. How did he take it? Stephen asked before Anthony added. He's one of those kids that when you tell him to shut up, he shuts up, but when you leave, he starts right back talking.
It's a problem. He's a wildly annoying person. It's impressive.
What is annoying? That's his superpower?
Everything, because he's so little. He's like a shih tzu, you know? And he's just like, it's like, hey Anthony, and I'm like, Tom, just stop. Take off the spandex, stop.
Sebastian Stan is also not happy with Tom Holland's behavior, and he thinks he's annoying, as well as he continued hazing Tom in his interviews. But where does their feud come from? The first thing we should start with is that the actors don't really think that Tom Holland's acting skills are good. In one joint interview, Anthony Mackie and his co-star Sebastian Stan were asked whether they had seen Spiderman Homecoming yet. Both replied that they hadn't and weren't planning on it. Why? Because according to Anthony, it was a type of movie you could watch on a plane, because he finds Tom's acting skills not that good. He revealed that he was on set with Tom Holland for a few days, and he already knew what to expect from the movie. As you already know, this isn't the first time that Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan have roasted Tom Holland. There are tons of different interviews where Anthony and Sebastian are making fun of Tom. Here are the funniest comments they were saying about the actor. He has a handler because he's like 8, Anthony Mackie says at one point, and a handkerchief because he's secretly 87, Sebastian Stan adds. All he has is Spanx and webs, Anthony Mackie says in another interview. I can cut Spanx with my wings.
He has a handler because he's like 8.
And a handkerchief because he's secretly 87.
Exactly.
It is a real fact that the duo was trolling Tom Holland so hard, and every time they had a chance to make fun of him, they used it. But for the fans, it wasn't really clear why Anthony and Sebastian hate Tom Holland so much. In one interview, Tom Holland explained that the entire feud has to do with the catchphrase he allegedly stole from Anthony Mackie. He has this thing that he always goes, cut the check, whenever he thinks he's done his best take, Tom Holland explained. And I was doing the scene with him where he had to take the rugby tackle and I shouted out, cut the check. And as you may understand, the entire thing didn't stop since then. Here's another moment when Anthony was trolling Tom. It happened during his interview with Good Morning America with Benedict Cumberbatch. Anthony interrupted the interview to make fun of Tom Holland and whispered something in Benedict's ear. He then handed Tom Holland a bottle of water, but when Tom opened the bottle, it turned out it was empty. It's safe to say that Tom Holland was a little bit sad about it, or he was just tired of the non-stop jokes, but you can clearly see that he is done judging by his facial expression. expression. But here's the thing, the fans should understand that despite all of the jokes and teasing, Anthony Mackie isn't trying to hurt Tom Holland's feelings or make him feel small. Back in the days, he revealed that he believed Tom Holland would probably be the best Spider-Man yet. Anthony Mackie told a room full of people at Wizard World Cleveland back in March that Holland is going to be a kick-ass Spider-Man. I think he's going to be the best Spider-Man yet. And he is absolutely right. Tom Holland became one of the best Spideys ever, and it is difficult to argue with this statement. Plus, Tom Holland hits him with jokes and it's super funny. Remember the moment when Anthony said once again that he's never seen Tom's Homecoming movie during a Comic-Con interview in 2018? Tom Holland didn't stay silent and slyly replied, "I haven't seen the Falcon one. Oh, no, wait, there isn't one. I'm sorry." The fans in the audience really loved his clever comeback, and it was an amazing joke since at the time, Anthony Mackie didn't yet have his own character-centered project. Anthony Mackie was also impressed with Tom Holland's quick and smart response, so he jokingly replied, "Well played." Of course, most of the jokes that they're throwing at each other's faces are friendly and good-natured, and there is a bit of a real-life rivalry going on between Anthony Mackie and Tom Holland. There was a discussion with SiriusXM on whether Falcon and the Winter Soldier will be more successful than Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie, and Anthony clearly said that there is competition. "I just want to see somebody do an algorithm or figure out if we are in a movie theater how much money we have made, because I know it would have been more than Tom Holland as Spider-Man." But not only Tom Holland seems annoyed at the Marvel cast, his co-stars revealed that the actor's dog was also as annoying as Tom. Tom Holland really loves his dog, and we need to say that his dog is very cute, but when he decided to bring her to work with him while shooting a film, not all his co-stars were pleased. Yeah, many Tom's colleagues really liked the dog, but Benedict Cumberbatch didn't like Tessa. Speaking on the One Show, Tom Holland explained that he will often take his dog Tessa to movie sets with him when filming in London, but the last time he did it wasn't the best one. Tom Holland recalled, "I was shooting this film called The Current War with Benedict Cumberbatch, which was a very serious movie about the invention of the light bulb. We were shooting the sequence that was supposed to be in a field, but we shot it in a soundstage, and Benedict was supposed to be giving this massive speech." He then continued, "Tessa's so well behaved, I can have her on set. She doesn't bark, she doesn't make a noise. But she must have had some hay intolerance, and she was just sneezing and sneezing." Well, the poor dog really annoyed Benedict Cumberbatch when he was trying to concentrate. Tom Holland continued, "You can see Benedict trying to stay in character, and then eventually he was like, 'Can somebody take that dog out, please?' Tom Holland was really sorry for that, and he decided to apologize to Benedict Cumberbatch and Tessa, and presumably took her away so they could finish filming the scene. If you watch the movie The Current War, you can definitely say that Tessa didn't do much harm in the process, and Benedict Cumberbatch's acting abilities, it looks like Tom and Benedict's relationship didn't suffer much as well. Also, it was really important for the fans to know that Tessa was fine, and Tom Holland confirmed that she was okay despite sneezing with her hay intolerance during the current war. Do you think Tom Holland is annoying? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
That's it. I'm signing off the internet. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about me.